So if you haven't heard, Bo Horvat got traded from the Vancouver Canucks to the New York Islanders for aatu, promising prospect, Anthony Beauvillier, who's a decent top 6 forward, and a top 12 protected first round pick in this year's draft. Now, why is it top 12 protected? Well, the 2023 draft is supposedly a banging one. It's great, apparently. So, of course, if the Islanders miss the playoffs, they get in that lottery, they get a top 10 pick, top 12 pick, they want to have it. Then they would get deferred to next year for the Vancouver Canucks in a draft that is apparently significantly weaker than this one. Now, as far as trade breakdowns go, hey, already a bunch of videos posted about that by people who know a lot about this. You can go check that out if you want. What I want to talk about here is there's two things that after this trade are a little bit head scratchy and things that people aren't really talking about from what I'm seeing online that I want to discuss and get your guys' opinion on. Because, hey, I know people who watch this type of stuff. They love hockey. They're in it. They're really, really dialed in. I want to know what you guys think about it. Number one, the New York Islanders right now, on the surface, you could say, hey, they're only 2 points out of a wild card spot. But then, you know who they have to catch? Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. And if that falls out of favor, you know who they have to catch? Alex Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals. So, if the Islanders don't make the playoffs here, is it worth looking into flipping Bo Horvat at the trade deadline? It's just a thought. It's just a thought. I mean, it's kind of unlikely because if they do get him here, most likely they're trying to work him into their future plans. They're trying to do a Ranger-style retool probably and try to get back in contention as soon as possible here. But hey, they did it with Thomas Vanek back in the day. They acquired Thomas Vanek from the Buffalo Sabres in 2013. And guess what? They flipped him to the Montreal Canadiens closer to that trade deadline when they knew that they weren't going to make the playoffs. So it's not completely out of the realm of possibility if they make Vancouver look like a bunch of dunces here, if they take this return from them, and they're able to flip Horvat somewhere he wants to sign long-term and get even better of a return than Vancouver got. Could you imagine if they did that? That would be next-level savage. But hey, it's a possibility. You never know with Lou Lamoriello. If the Islanders realize, hey, we're not going to catch Pittsburgh or Washington to make the playoffs here. Second thing I want to know. Bo Horvat was supposed to represent the Vancouver Canucks in the Pacific Division at the NHL All-Star Game here. What happens to that? Does he just get replaced by somebody else? I would highly doubt that they're going to send him to the All-Star Game wearing a Canucks jersey. That's not going to happen. So what happens to that All-Star selection of Bo Horvat right now? The only other situation I've seen was when John Scott got traded from Arizona to Montreal after his All-Star Game selection in 2016, but they let him play in the All-Star Game, as we all know, but apparently that was a special circumstance and he wasn't supposed to, so I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going to happen. Those are the two things that I don't really see too many people talking about that I want to hear your guys' opinion on. And, hey, this is super fascinating, and this is the soap opera stuff. Of course, I'm excited and interested to see how aatu does, Anthony Beauvillier, what that first-round pick turns into. I want to see this type of stuff, but there's other logistical things here that you don't see in a normal trade that I want to know more about. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.